It has begun. A new world order is here. We didn't just see this in the UK and China and whatnot, but we're also seeing it now in the USA, and it's coming to Canada as well. This is a new world order where obviously everything will go cashless. We'll have a cashless society, and everything will be digital. There will be control. There will be invasion of privacy, I believe, and it'll be easier to track people down and to stop people from being able to buy and sell because everything's going to be digital. Right now, Apple has officially launched digital ID as a new way to add an ID such as a U.S. passport and Apple Wallet in the United States, right? So you will now be able to have a digital ID in the USA. So what does this mean? This means that we're getting closer and closer to biblical prophecy, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 through 17, that says, He calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on the right hand or on their foreheads, and that no one may be able to buy or sell except who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now, this in itself is not demonic. There are some privacy concern, but it's not demonic in itself. It's a foreshadow of what's to come. What's going to happen eventually is this is going to become mandatory. It's going to soon become mandatory, and cash is no longer going to exist, and everything is going to be digital. The currency is going to be digital. Eventually, there's going to be a digital one world currency, and you will not be able to buy and sell without it. And if you're a criminal or you defy the law or the government, they can shut down your passport, they can shut down your credit card, they can shut down everything digitally, and that is just it's just pushing us forward more. It's progressing us into end times, right? So Apple just released this, and I find it interesting, even with the Apple logo. It's an apple, and it is all about the Garden of Eden. You know, Adam bit into that fruit to gain that knowledge. Eve bit into it for that knowledge, for that wisdom. And what's on our phone? To gain knowledge of like good and evil. You feel me? So we are closer and closer to the end times, guys. I'm telling you guys, this is gonna hit every country. It's gonna hit every state, every country, whether you like it or not. It's here, and it's coming, and it's expanding, and it's a new world order. All right. Now let's take a look at a couple of these videos.
We've all been there before, rushing to get to the airport when you suddenly realize you forgot your passport. Well, Apple says it's got you covered. The company launching a new feature yesterday. It's called Digital ID. It's a way to carry a copy of your passport on your iPhone or Apple Watch. The ID is then stored in your Apple Wallet. Now, right now, digital ID can be used at TSA checkpoints at more than 250 U.S. airports, with more coming later. However, very important to note here, it does not replace a physical passport and cannot be used for international travel or border crossings.
Next time you need to present your passport at the airport, you can just pull out your iPhone. Apple is rolling out its new digital ID feature.
You know what I believe, guys? I believe Apple will be a part of, I believe the Antichrist will be heavily involved with Apple. I believe Apple, more than any other company, will pave the way to the Antichrist. And obviously, every form of technology or system is going to do that. But I believe Apple, because it's so accepted, widespread, more than Android, and people love it more than anything, I believe the Antichrist will be heavily in the details. And the mark of the beast, I believe it's going to be integrated with an iPhone. Right, I believe it's as well as Android as well, but I believe there's gonna be something heavily with iPhone, 100%.
Allows users to add their passport information to their Apple Wallet. TSA checkpoints at more than 250 airports nationwide will accept it as a form of ID for domestic travel. It will also be accessible on Apple Watch devices. The digital ID will not be accepted for international travel.
If you're talking about possibly buying Apple's new iPhone Pocket instead of talking about Apple launching digital IDs, then you fell into their marketing. You got. For a good portion of this year, I've been talking about different countries enacting their own digital IDs so that they can create mass censorship and mass surveillance of the general public. Australia, the EU, and the UK are the main three that I had been covering, but the EU specifically, after launching digital IDs, then immediately followed it up with chat control, which is where they're trying to end end-to-end encryption to all communication devices and have every single message that someone communicates with another person with auto-scanned for problematic material, and if it gets flagged, it gets auto-sent to authorities. The kicker is it's only for the public. All congressional members are exempt from that. I shouldn't have to tell you that uploading your driver's license, your passport, and possibly your social security onto your phone is not safe. I don't care how encrypted Apple claims to say it is. I promise you they are going to keep a file of your data, and if they don't, it is an incremental step towards normalizing it so that the government can do it and mandate it for everyone.
100% accurate. And I believe it's all about control. And if everything goes digital, they'll be able to control and monitor us more effectively, more efficiently, because without everything being digital, you got to go door to door or check everything, in a different way. But if everything is online, just from a click of a button, you could turn someone's whole life around. You can shut down their bank account. You can stop them from ever traveling again. You can take away their driver's license. So if your driver's license now becomes totally digital and they don't have a physical card anymore, what they can do against you, they can literally just shut it down on your phone. Shut it down. We're all digital, so there's no more cards anymore. We only accept digital ID now. So if the government wanted to really mess with you, they'll shut down your phone. You won't have access to anything. Show me your digital ID. Well, I can't because the government shut it down. Oh, we can't help you. Oh, you can't buy or sell because you don't got digital ID. You don't got the mark of the beast. It's coming. And we shouldn't be afraid of this. The Bible says, I did not give you a spirit of fear. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. We shouldn't be afraid of this, but we should be vigilant and aware of the times that we are in and how there's a new world order taking place before our eyes. UK just instituted this to a deeper level with the brick card or whatever they have, right? And they have the implant in their hand too. And we see America now, Apple pushing out the digital ID. It's everywhere. It's coming everywhere. It's coming everywhere. The cashless society is right around the corner. It's right around the corner, and it's getting, I'm not going to say scarier, but it's getting more just like intense. Because we are almost there. We're almost there where it's like, Lord have mercy. But that system is being forced upon humanity right now. It's not like mandatory right now, but it's being introduced slowly right now. And then soon, before the Antichrist comes, I believe it will become mandatory to have digital ID because cash will be done away with. So when the Antichrist comes, there's already going to be this system that is already there. Now what's going to be integrated with the system is going to be the mark of the beast. That's what I believe.
I'll tell you what it is. It's in Revelation 13, and it talks about in the future. John was given a vision of the future. Not John the disciple, not John the Baptist, John the disciple, yeah? He was given God showed him what was going to happen in the future, right? And he said, no man can buy or sell unless he takes the mark in his right hand or upon the forehead. Now this isn't the mark, but it's laying the foundations for it. They want everything cashless. They want everything digital, everything you do, everything you buy, everything. It's got to go through them. If you're not complying, then basically you're against the system and you'll be beheaded for it. This is what the Bible's teaching. Now people are starting to comply with what's happening. People are just walking around shopping. Of just like town is no different to what every other day. It's like nothing's happening.
Do you think the Bible foresaw Keir Starmer and digital?
Yeah, these mother. No. Excuse me for this language here that's about to happen. Excuse me for the language, all right?
The other day, it's like nothing's happening.
Do you think the Bible foresaw Keir Starmer and digital?
Yeah, these motherfuckers are pushing digital ID on these people. And once they do digital ID, they're going to attach it to a social credit score. Yep. They're going to attach it to a carbon footprint score. and then they'll be able to control your movement and control you entirely. And most importantly, they've already arrested 12,000 people for social media posts.
That's insane.
Think about that. In China, they've already arrested, I believe, 12,000 people because of social media posts. So everything in China is to the wire. It's like to the detail, like to the molecule. It's like, because everything is digital. So they track you, what you post on social media, what you talk about with your friends, what you say in open space. It's all tracked.
Above and beyond every other country, way above Russia. Russia was like 400 last year. The UK's 12,000. Any criticism of immigration, any criticism of grooming gangs and people being raped, any talk about how horrible this is, they come visit you. It's like someone's trying to destroy England. It's literally like they've got a concerted effort to destroy England, and they're getting away with it.
Yeah, and what happens over there?
It's really crazy. It's really crazy to watch, because the mass immigration's not an accident. If I was going to destroy a country, I would do it exactly the way they're doing it. I'd take away their freedom, take away their ability to protest, take away their guns, which they did in the 90s, and then you start tightening that noose.
Welcome to Digital Britain.
Now, this is like an AI representation of what it could look like in the future with all of this just being mandatory and instituted everywhere. This will be like before the mark of the beast. We got to understand that people won't be able to buy or sell probably 50 years from now, maybe 30, maybe closer than that, without digital ID. There's coming a time where before the mark is instituted, you will not be able to buy or sell without digital ID, because cash is going away. Because cash will go away. So we are going to see this in our generation. We're going to see this in our time where cash will no longer be accepted, and you can't buy and you can't sell with cash. So get ready for this. And you can't avoid it. You can't protest against it. You can't fight it, because it's coming.
Welcome to Digital Britain, where every child must scan their face before entering school.
That's happening in China already, right? This is already happening in China. This right here, the scanning of the face, happening in China. It's happening with our phones. We scan to get inside. It's already here. It's already here.
Under the new Digital Compliance Act, all citizens must verify their digital identity or risk losing their privileges.
Honey, did you post an opinion on social media again?
You have exceeded your electricity usage for this week. Your heating request has been denied.
Sir, I'm sorry, but we cannot permit you to board this flight, and your digital ID confirms you have exceeded your carbon footprint for this year.
The suspect is fleeing after refusing to present a valid digital ID. Stop right there. Don't move.
Welcome to the system, little one.
Will they find us? Payment declined. You have exceeded your travel quota.
Say no to digital ID. And can you believe, guys, like, I believe even trying to get gas and things like that, you can see, man, yeah. I'm going to say this. I believe a lot of the things going on in the world is just a huge distraction. And while we're distracted and caught up on all these different things, our favorite things, and sin and nonsense and all that stuff, all of these things are being implemented and instituted, and we shouldn't be afraid or panic, but we should be aware of the signs, because the Bible talks about the signs and the times that we are in. We should be aware of the times that we're in. We should be aware, because what they're coming for really is your rights. I'm gonna keep it real. What they're coming for really in the end is your right. They're coming against your rights. Maybe they'll even take down this video. I don't know. But they're coming for your rights. And all we need to do is just stand firm. If you want to abstain for privacy concerns, do so from this digital ID in America through Apple. But at the same time, you can't avoid it. It's going to become mandatory sooner or later. You can protest, you can yada yada. I'm going to abstain for these first year or 2 years. It's going to get to a point where it's going to be mandatory. And it won't be the mark, but it's going to give you a glimpse of what's to come. I believe we will taste the times of the beast system in a way where it's like, oh my gosh, where you have no choice but to eat of that fruit, which is the system. So, yep. So digital ID is here. I didn't think it would come here because, Trump is this and that, but Trump can't stop biblical prophecy. And anyone who is in power is going to push legislations or allow certain laws that favor the beast system. It's just going to happen. Whether you're a nationalist, globalist, it doesn't matter. It's going to happen. You feel me? Because biblical prophecy will come to pass. So I just wanted to show you guys the times that we're in. I pray you all have a blessed morning. In Jesus' name, stay blessed. Love you all.